look, they asked me questions and I answered them. The question a long time ago was, who is a male fighter I think I could beat in a boxing match? Mm-hmm. I said Sean Porter and Keith Thurman.
Mm-hmm. We could fight for charity, you know, boys and girls clubs. Like, what am I doing getting in the ring with Claressa Shields? Like, get out of here.
Some of these guys are so intimidated that I'm just so strong and so confident and so great at what I do. They're intimidated that they think, like, dang, if I was to fight her, she could probably beat me up. That's intimidating for a man. I don't go around like, oh, I'll beat up these men. What's up with you, Charlamagne? You want to fight? You want to fight DJ Envy? What's up? I don't walk around like that. Triple G, he's older now, but I can give Triple G a run for his money. I give him a run for his money.
Power, you think you can hang in there with honestly? Because this is gonna, this is gonna make me.
You know what? Power for power isn't a question, because what is boxing? Boxing is a sweet science. It's not about.
Claressa Shields is famous for making bold moves, but calling out former unified champion Keith Thurman took things to an entirely new level. She didn't frame it as a casual sparring session. She confidently declared she could outbox him in a real fight. The sheer audacity of her claim sent shockwaves across the combat sports world instantly.
I've been sparring against boys and men for 20 years. That's 2 decades of boxing. I didn't say I'm going to go in there and knock Rolly out. I didn't say I can overpower him. I said I can outbox him. I've outboxed plenty of men who are professional boxers inside the ring. Yes, sparring is not a real fight of sparring, but boxing is not MMA sparring. MMA sparring is 60%, 70%. Most of the time up in sparring, especially sparring against a guy and he got his girlfriend in the gym, his wife in the gym, his kids in the gym, he not finna let no woman get off on him. I get off on men and piece them up and sparring respectfully with they women and with they kids there, because I'm a very serious boxer. You cannot speak doubt into my skills and what I can do, Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that because you gotta really be in the gym. I sparred over 100 rounds for this fight against Franchon. Watched her. I sparred all men. I had 2 different sparring partners, 10 rounds twice a week. That's 20 rounds, 2 different men for, I don't know, 8-10 weeks straight. I sparred over 100 rounds. These guys are pros. The sparring partner I had was 170 pounds. One was 173 pounds. I'm sparring against these guys to get ready for my world championship fight against Franchon, who's a decorated amateur, decorated pro.
Rather than responding with anger or offense, Keith Thurman reacted with sheer amusement. He didn't launch a barrage of trash talk. He simply laughed at the idea of a serious sanctioned fight. Thurman mocked the notion, proposing instead a charity exhibition under ridiculous, heavily modified conditions. He'd wear oversized gloves while forcing Shields into heavy headgear, dropping a viral line that completely undermined her challenge. His point was clear. He had no intention of hitting a woman in the face. It was a flawless display of dismissal, treating one of the greatest female boxers of all time like a rookie looking for a sparring lesson.
Really manifest. One, I have no interest in this type of fight. But if the fans hold interest in such an event, and if we could do it for charity, I most likely would fight her with my jab only. She could even put on a headgear, okay? And like, what else did I say? I said I'll do jab only.
You could wear bigger gloves. She could wear bigger
she could put on a head. If we could get a plethora of money together for these I'll wear bigger gloves. Like whatever. It's an exhibition. Like you said, this fight there's no such thing as a real fight. So like the homegirl said, the men played different. I forgot, but somebody reminded me. Women don't even do 3-minute rounds, bro.
I know.
They don't even do 3-minute rounds. Like, what do you like? It's not even the same. It's not even the same thing.
It's almost not even the same sport. Then they go rounds too.
Then she had the audacity to say, "I spar men," and she puts this video of her sparring some kids that look like they just walked into my boxing club. They look like the softest amateurs I've ever seen. And she hits this boy with an overhand right. She's in the corner. She hits him with the overhand right. Boom. He eats that, man. He eats that thing like some Lucky Charms. He don't take one step back. He got hit square in his face. He don't take. No, and he ate it like some Lucky Charms, man. Didn't take one step back. Her homegirl filming the whole thing was like, great right hand. You know, like, look, man, I don't know. We're in a very funny world, man.
The embarrassment didn't end with the charity proposal. Thurman delivered a sharp reality check on Shields' actual boxing endurance. He pointed out a critical flaw in her plan, bluntly stating that she isn't built for a full 12-round fight. Men's championship bouts run 3-minute rounds, pushing stamina and power far beyond the 2-minute rounds typical in the female division. By emphasizing this harsh difference, Thurman effectively dismantled her prospects in a legitimate men's title fight. He wasn't merely questioning her skill. He used the rules themselves to show that her biology isn't suited for the endurance required at the top level of welterweight competition.
Gender, right thing, you know, they don't even box 3-minute rounds.
Right.
She's not a 12-round fighter. You know, Serena Williams said that men's tennis and women's tennis aren't the same sport. Okay.
Yeah, she got beat by like the 100 or something ranked person. It was pretty crazy, but she just got destroyed by like a guy who I think wasn't even in the top 100 or something like that, top 1,000.
Yeah, it's not the same sport. She said the speed of the serve alone changes the dynamics of how the whole game is played.
Right.
And so, you know, I mean, boxing is boxing. You know, it is what it is. It's not. You know, I mean, shoot, on some Jake Paul undercard at the circus? Like, you know what I mean? Where boxing is not boxing, it's just boxing because it's boxing, you know? Like, that's what she wants, you know? I mean, you know, it is what it is. I still have true love and dedication for the sport. I'm just a purist in that attribute, you know? I think it's really hard for the women. They don't have enough competition. They don't have enough to sell themselves. They just don't have enough excitement, you know, in the sport. And it happens, you know. I think watching a female tennis match is very entertaining, you know. To see females on the court, to see men on the court are entertaining. To see females on the ice ring, to see males on the ice ring, it's entertaining, right? There's certain sports where the gender doesn't take away the entertainment, right? To see women play golf and to see men play golf, it's entertaining because those women are better than most of the guys watching. You know what I'm saying?
As if Thurman's verbal takedown weren't enough, the online boxing community quickly turned on Shields, unearthing footage she likely hoped would stay private. Fans flooded social media with a controversial leaked sparring clip that instantly undermined her untouchable image. The blurry video showed Shields being harshly dropped by a male boxer named Archers Amitavs, delivering a brutal visual that directly contradicted her claims of dominating elite men in training. Shields quickly defended herself, claiming that Amitavs had tampered with his gloves by removing the padding. But the internet showed no mercy. Fans largely dismissed her explanation, treating the clip as definitive evidence that her intergender boxing aspirations were nothing more than fantasy.
Baddest man you ever whooped? Could you even tell her? You're not trying to put anyone.
I don't even consider sparring like whooping guys because sparring, I'm working on certain things, they're working on certain things, and guys are like, I'm like so respectful of the guys, but I done dropped guys in sparring.
That was my next question.
I done been dropped in sparring once by a guy.
Got you to the body or what?
Nah, I ain't never been dropped to the body. I ain't no fucking punk. I got caught. No, but the guy I sparred, he was like a little Russian hater. He took the padding out of his gloves. I had whooped his ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no padding in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
Damn.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So it get kind of serious when you sparring against these guys and you embarrassing them to where they gotta take the padding out their gloves. And this happened to me in 2018, right before I fought against Hannah Gabriels the first time.
What happened to him before he left the gym? Did you guys find that out before he left the gym?
Yeah, 100%. I sparred. So whenever I spar against two different guys. So I sparred 4 rounds with him. I think he dropped me in the 4th. Then I sparred 4 more rounds with another guy. And then he got out Then the guy who dropped me, he stayed in and he boxed against the other guy I sparred. So the other guy I sparred, Harold. Harold can tell you the guy's name. He sparred against him, and it was like second round. And he was like, bro, you wasn't hitting like that on Monday because we all worked on Monday. So after they got done sparring, I walked up to him and I was just like, hey man, thanks for the work. And I felt his glove and I'm like, oh. After I pulled down, I said, come here. Took the gloves off, I held them, and then his coach I snatched off and said, no. I said, what the fuck are these? And then like the little dude was acting like he didn't speak English no more. And then his coach was like, I had got these gloves from Roberto Duran, these were good. I said, who the fuck wears these kind of gloves in sparring? There's no padding in here. So I ran out to my car to get my knife, and by the time I came back in, the coach John was grabbing me. Because I was about to cut the coach. Because the coach said he gave him the gloves, so I'm about to cut you. If you would drop me, I was... And like I said, 2018, I'm a changed woman.
The story takes a surprising turn when you examine the man who actually dropped Shields in that notorious gym session. Boxing fans, with their sharp memory, quickly noticed an ironic connection to one of her other male targets. Remember Rolando "Rolly" Romero, the champion Shields claimed she could beat? It turns out Romero had faced Archers Akhmatovs in a sanctioned professional fight, and instead of a messy sparring session, Romero completely dominated, knocking Akhmatovs out cold in just 2 rounds.
This week, Rolly, you know why you've been
I
in the
know,
news,
I'm
too.
a little, yeah. I don't even want to talk about it, but we're going to have to.
What is it about you that she feels that she can beat you? What is it about? I mean, she's looking at it like she's like, hey, what we can fight at 165. I mean, she's 165. She said she can get down to 165. Her last fight, she was at 175. What is it about you, Rolly, that gives her the confidence that she can beat you?
I mean, she's a competitor. I mean, she has to be confident. I mean, I never heard of anyone saying, I'm going to fight this person and lose.
Right.
So, I mean...
Well, women don't normally say, you know what, I'm going to fight a woman fighter. Doesn't normally say, you know what, I'm going to fight a male champion fighter and I'm going to beat him. In judo, in karate, in MMA, it doesn't matter. Tennis player, basketball player, we don't see women, we don't see someone of the opposite sex call out someone in said profession that they're in and say, yeah, I can beat him.
Serena Williams did, and she lost to the ranked 200 dude.
Yes, and he beat her sister too. One beat 1-6, 1-6-2, the other 6-2, if I'm not mistaken. But she was like, you know what? I can't beat. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I can't beat a male. I just can't.
Okay, well, I'll say it like this, right? If she believes she can beat me, then she'll beat me.
Would you fight?
I don't hit women.
They got 20 million. They got a $20 million purse. Now 20 million. You ain't gonna be driving no Corolla. You ain't gonna be driving no Toyota Corolla.
I mean, I don't drive any of those anymore anyway.
Well, see, I know 20 million will go a long way, Roland. I don't know about you, but 20 million, that seems like a lot of cheddar.
Oh man, I don't hit women. I just don't hit women. It's not even about the money. 20 million, 30 million, 100 million, bro. I wouldn't sell myself to go hit a woman.
This huge disparity in power made the reality clear. The man who dropped Shields couldn't even last 6 minutes against the male champion she had casually claimed she could beat.
That you believe you can.
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Listen, it's not about... I think Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one that has punches, though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
He said 140, 147.
But I'm just saying, though, like when you... And then, like, with his skill set, he can't be...
So that's where it came from. You said that you could be the 3-division world champion, lightweight, super lightweight, and welterweight. Take it away.
He just became welterweight. Who did he fight against for that 47 belt? I can't remember. Who he beat for that 47 belt? Was it Ryan Garcia?
Hold on. I just let me see. He's
So
recognized as the
If,
champ.
if,
I don't know if
if it wasn't Ryan, it was the older guy. It was the older guy, but it was the stoppage.
talking about the Mexican that really beat him, but they gave him the
Yeah,
the
they stopped the fight too fast.
Yeah. That guy was beating him. I know the older guy. He's like 40-something years old, 46, somewhere in there.
As the chaos unfolded, major voices in the combat sports world finally weighed in to put an end to the madness. Boxing star Shakur Stevenson offered a nuanced perspective, praising Shields at the highest level, even calling her the female Floyd Mayweather. Still, when addressing the idea of her facing elite male fighters, he drew a firm boundary, stating clearly that boys are boys and girls are girls.
I agree with you though. Like I agree with what you're saying. All I'm saying is Claressa Shields is different. So with her being as good as she is and her skill set, I just wouldn't count her out with anything that she do.
But Shakur, you do realize to throw punches, you got to open yourself up. And a man reflexes are quicker than a woman. Now, she done got knocked down even by a woman. He touches her.
I can't argue anything that you're saying because you're just saying facts. Like what you're saying is true.
Okay.
I'm telling you that Claressa Shields is not a normal woman. She's not the same woman as every other woman. So
I would feel comfortable if she in 18 fights, she had 15, 16 knockouts. I said, well, maybe she can hit. Because I think the thing was, when we looked at Bud, because a lot of the people say, well, man, what Bud going up in weight? Bud is a naturally big man. Bud walk around a big ass weight. People think Bud's small. I said, I was in there wrestling with him. I said, I was tired as hell trying to throw his look. I said, but when Bud touched Canelo like, damn, he got his attention. He got his respect immediately. Yeah. If Claressa can't get his respect, and like I said, if she in 18 fights, if she has 16 knockouts, I would say, you know what, she might can get his respect. I don't know how she keep him off of her.
What if she defend herself well, hit him, and she don't get touched with nothing big or nothing that's super strong or hard?
It's hard because Rolly throws hard. You know he throws hard. He has an awkward stance. And the thing is, touching a man and touching a woman, you already know the chin different. You know that, Shakur, the chin different on a man and a woman.
Let me be her coach for the fight. Just let me be her coach, and we gonna win.
This view was echoed during a viral segment on the Nightcat podcast, where NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ashoko decisively dismissed her intergender boxing claims. Sharpe issued a blunt biological reality check, highlighting that a man's muscle density and bone structure make a sanctioned fight not only unfair but extremely dangerous.
If he walks around at 180, and he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm going to be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone as yours.
Nobody ever said I was stronger than Rolly. I never said that. You said that. I am telling you off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder had 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is man to man, but I am telling you, skill to skill. You are not looking at skill to skill, man. You're just not because you can't, cause you too macho.
But
that's
you
just
looking at Rolly, like he's not skilled. You're looking at Rolly like he's not skilled.
I am telling you that Rolly is skilled. He's not better skilled than me. And Ocho even just told you that.
So I'm gonna ask Ocho.
Ocho just told you that.
So he's not as skilled as Claressa. Do you believe Claressa can beat him in a fight, in a sanctioned fight, a 12-round fight with 10-ounce gloves? Do you believe Claressa could beat him?
That's what I explained in when I first said it. Are you going to be able to protect yourself in a 10-round fight and not get caught in exchanges?
All you gotta do is tuck your chin and keep your fucking hands up. What are we talking? I'm finna go in there. Oh, I'm finna go power for power with Rolly. Man, come on. You seen the jab in the fight. You seen the head movement. You seen the body work. And anybody that know when you fight against somebody that's strong, you hit them where? The body. I'm going to Rolly's body early.
Where do you think he's going to hit you?
With so much evidence stacked against her, the boxing world is left with one pressing question. Why does Claressa Shields consistently challenge knockout specialists like Keith Thurman and Rolando Romero? Does she truly believe she could step into the ring with a male world champion and win, or is there another motive? Many insiders suggest this could be a brilliant marketing move. By pushing her name into conversations about men's boxing, Shields keeps herself trending on social media, dominates headlines, and positions herself for a potentially massive payday. In the fight world, controversy is currency, and she clearly understands how to leverage it.
For real, and now y'all talking about she called out Keith Thurman. It still remains that Keith Thurman do not have any boxing skills, and he got power too. Him and Rolly need to fight each other. And Rolly, next time I see you, you can put your dukes up, because I'm gonna punch the out your ass, because whenever I see you in person, you bow down and you be respectful. That's period. But then you want to come to my inbox talking about somebody hating on you. Don't flatter yourself. Is you stupid? Hating on Rolly. You sound stupid. I can guarantee you that Savannah Marshall can whoop Rolly's ass. Shakur gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Devin Haney gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Tiafimo gonna whoop Rolly's ass. Ryan Garcia gonna whoop Rolly's ass. So Rolly, while your punk ass came to my inbox, I will square up with you and whoop your ass. Literally. I will come to TMT Gym and literally put my hands on you. I will embarrass you with all that power you got. I will embarrass you, little. For real. How far your daddy had to go across the ocean and swim swim for his freedom. You was an ungrateful. For sure, because your daddy did all that to get you over here, and then as soon as you fought pay-per-view, you got your dumb ass knocked out. And then after that, they give you an easy fight to come back against a 50-year-old man, and then you lose, and then you accept the victory. I would have handed that man his belt. Man, here you go, man. I already know I lost the fight, even though they said I won. Here go the belt. That's what you did. You should have got that old man his belt. You know what? I'm a contact that old man and give him one of my belts, because I got 13 of them. It's okay, because if I can have 12 of them, that's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and get an old man one of my belts, because he sure do deserve it.
At its core, this explosive saga highlights the clash between unstoppable self-belief and the unyielding realities of human biology. Claressa Shields has the kind of supreme, almost audacious confidence that fuels a multi-time Olympic gold medal run and undisputed world championships. You don't reach her historic heights by accepting limits or listening to doubters. Yet, combat sports are brutally unforgiving, and the physical risks of facing someone like Keith Thurman are very real. Could a heavily modified exhibition, like the one Thurman jokingly suggested, ever be officially sanctioned to settle the debate? It seems unlikely, but as long as Shields keeps winning and making headlines, the boxing world will stay riveted. We want to hear from you. Who do you think Shields should face in a professional fight, and under what rules? Share your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our upcoming content. Drop your opinions below, and stay tuned for the next one.